Welcome everyone to the press box. Kyle Rogers is out this week growing his beard, so it's just gonna be me and Greg today. We're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, Greg. Well, let's start with the biggest story this week. The Yankees won their 27th World Series championship. What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a Yankees fan. I like the Braves, but I'm happy for them. You know, Steinbrenner finally went out and bought himself a championship. But like seriously, those four guys that have been there for a long time. Andy Pettit and Mariano Rivera and Derek Jeter and Jorge Posada. It was really good to go out there and see them win the championship. I don't like the Phillies either, so the worst of two evils, I guess. But yeah, I'm happy for the Yankees. They played really good. They actually played from behind a lot in those games.
Yeah, they did.
And just it was a good way to cap it off in New York. I honestly didn't think they were gonna go to New York and lose two games.
Yeah.
The Yankee Stadium is the mystique there is pretty amazing, and it's just a testament to those guys' hard work, and congratulations to them.
Yeah, before the World Series started, I took the Yankees in 6, and it made me look like a genius. Lucky guess. But the thing I'm most happy about is I'm happy for Alex Rodriguez. He finally got that monkey off his back now. He has a World Series championship. And I'm really happy for Jeter to get one more. And like you said, those four guys that have been there the whole time, Posada and Jeter and Mariano Rivera, I'm extremely happy for those guys. And I'm happy for Joe Girardi because he was under a lot of pressure coming into New York. Joe Torre, kind of got booted out, and Girardi had to win. He didn't have a choice. And there was even talks at the beginning of the season that he wouldn't make it, and now he has a World Series championship. So I think it's just a testament to what he was able to do and pull together in a really difficult environment to win.
Okay, in that 6-game series though, actually a wild card won the MVP. Hideki Matsui took it away.
Yeah, I don't know how exactly. I don't know how Hideki Matsui won. I know he had 6 home runs, or 6 RBIs in the game 6, but
World Series record.
Yeah, it was a World Series record, but he played in 3 games. I just something about that irritates me. The fact that Derek Jeter started all 6 games, he hit .407 over those 6 games, and he hit safely in all 6 games, and he's also the Yankee captain. I feel like he deserved to be the MVP. I know why Godzilla won it. I understand, but I'm not happy about it. I even would have liked A-Rod. I wouldn't have minded seeing him win the MVP. He had a couple really clutch hits, which is very unlike him. But and Mariano Rivera, it would have been nice to see him maybe win one too.
Well, you're not going to be a big fan of Japan, I don't think, after that.
That's fine. Well, let's move away from baseball for a little bit and move to Michael Jordan, but not really Jordan himself. His son, Marcus, who's now playing basketball at Central Florida. He's a freshman, mind you, and he's causing a little bit of a ruckus down there so far, it sounds like.
Well, the issue with this is UCF is actually sponsored by Adidas, and they're in the final year of their contract for athletics. And, Marcus Jordan, being Michael Jordan's son, obviously wants to wear, Jordan brand shoes, which is a Nike brand. And he actually refused to wear Adidas in games, and he caused a bit of a controversy. And he actually, in their exhibition game against St. Leo on Wednesday, he did wear his white Jordans, and Adidas subsequently dropped UCF from their sponsorship. So, he had good reasons for doing it. He said that the Jordan brand obviously has a special meaning to his family. I don't have a personal problem with that. I understand where Adidas is coming from whenever they dropped him because it is a business decision, and they made that contract knowing that or hoping that UCF would live up to that expectation. So it's a no-win situation on both sides. It doesn't really bother me though.
It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I think he's being a diva. I think this is ridiculous. You are maybe the 3rd best Jordan to ever play basketball, and it's the fact that he has put himself into this diva status already. His father didn't do this. His older brother didn't do this. I don't know where he gets a sense of entitlement to just wear whatever shoes he wants to wear because he can, because the Jordan name is special to his family. That's fine. But then why didn't he go to a school sponsored by Nike or Jordan? He knew when he signed to go play at UCF, he knew that they were an Adidas-sponsored school, and he'd have to wear Adidas gear. So the fact that he's doing this, if I was the athletic director or the head coach, I'd be very upset today, and I'm pretty upset about it also.
Wait a minute. You said Michael Jordan didn't have a sense of entitlement. The same guy that stood at his Hall of Fame induction speech and ripped on pretty much everybody in the room.
That's fine, but he's the greatest player of all time. This kid's playing in Central Florida. No one cares.
All right. Keep with the same trend of college basketball. I know you're a fan of Syracuse, Ricky, and Syracuse actually dropped a game to a Division II school. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I am a Syracuse fan. I like Michigan State. Obviously, that's my favorite team. But I enjoy watching Syracuse. I like Coach Boeheim. This is a pretty embarrassing loss. Yeah, they lost to Division II Lemoyne, 82-79, in Syracuse. But, this happens from time to time. I know it's an exhibition game. We'll call it an exhibition game. But you better believe that once the Syracuse players found themselves down, they were trying to win that game, and they didn't. Lemoyne played better basketball on that particular day. But with that being said, I know Michigan State a few years ago lost to Grand Valley State. So losses in exhibition games do happen. Teams, don't come out ready to play, and they're still working at the kinks. That's why they have the exhibition season. But that's a big win for Lemoyne. It is a serious upset. And even though it is an exhibition game, you better believe that the selection committee will go back to this loss and think about it whenever they're talking about putting Syracuse in the NCAA tournament this year. That's going to be a factor. They'll look back. Though this doesn't count on their record, it's on their record.
Obviously it's a big loss because, it is a Division II school, but it's not that big of a deal to me, really, because, if you look at Syracuse's team, they are preseason top 25, but, off last year's team, you lose Eric Devendorf, you lose Paul Harris, you lose Johnny Flynn, which is he was a lottery pick in the NBA draft. So, it really doesn't bother me all that much. Again, it's the exhibition season. They're getting, they're adjusting to a new team and a new maybe, they're adjusting to each other. So, it's not that big of a deal for me. It doesn't count yet because, it's an exhibition game. Mm-hmm. So, as long as they get the boat righted before the first regular season game, that's fine. Whatever. Take your lumps.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, this happens every year to somebody. Usually it's not as a big name school, Syracuse. But I'm happy for the kids from Lemoyne. Congratulations, they got their program out there, and that's going to be a great recruiting tool for them in the future.
And just a side note, this is actually their first exhibition loss since they lost to the Harlem Globetrotters a couple years ago.
Nice.
Thank you guys for joining us. Come back next week. Hopefully Kyle will be back. So check back in at thenews.org next Friday.